I am once again asking you to join the Good Game Lobby Discord because there's a lot going on, not just the Game of the Month Club where we talk about games that we're playing throughout the month, as well as a bunch of other different conversations, but a number of developers have joined the Discord, and one of those by the name of Super Citrus just joined recently, wanting to promote their game called Tower of Dreams, which just hit its 1.0 release date today. It's been in early access since October of 2024, and after 3.5 years, this game is finally, after years of development, finally the game is at its 1.0 release date. So shout out to Super Citrus. And I want to talk about what this game is because I am a fan of roguelikes and I have not played a whole lot of roguelike platforming games. So this is a very interesting, albeit short, roguelike platforming game. I'm going to talk about Tower of Dreams, and the description of the game says it is a vertical platformer roguelike where you use your sword to pogo off obstacles and enemies and ascend the tower. I'll say off the bat, this game is very charming. There's a lot going on here, a lot of good pixel art. I dig the music so much. So essentially what this game is about is that you're a little bitty pixelated knight, almost kind of like a Shovel Knight, not quite, and you are ascending a number of different floors, pogoing off various enemies and walls using your sword. The platforming is really good, and that's obviously what you want to get right in platformers. You want to make sure that the jump feels good and the jump feels good. So you have the ability to jump, to pogo off the floor, pogo off enemies, pogo off projectiles, pogo off other things that are on the ground or in the air in order to get and ascend into the different rooms. There are 4 floors in total that you ascend, and each one of them are procedurally generated. There's a number of different types of levels associated with each floor, different types of enemies that you will encounter, and a bunch of other obstacles that you will endure as well. So as you're ascending the floors, you have the ability to jump, but you also, in true roguelike fashion, get some power-ups that you'll be able to use in your run. So you have active power-ups like being able to throw ninja stars that you can teleport to, getting an extra jump, getting an axe throw, also extra crit damage, things like that. So you have passive and active abilities that you will collect, but you're only able to have one active ability. So you have to be careful about how you pick your active abilities and how you're going to proceed in every single run. And as you ascend them, you just complete it. There's no like actual bosses. You just ascend in difficulty in the platforming, and when you get to the floor 4, you finish the run, and that's it. You beat the game, and that's pretty much it. And so I got to this game pretty quickly. My first run was probably like the 5th time I played it. I think I put about 3 hours in at the time, and I got there relatively quickly. So this is a short and very sweet platformer, but there is a fair amount of customization, a fair amount of systems with this game. Like I said, you have the ability to have active and passive abilities added to that. But as you'll see in the gameplay, you have the ability to collect these gems that you will then keep after every single run, after you die, after you lose a certain amount of hearts, to then go into a shop and then upgrade things like the amount of hearts you have, the amount of damage you do to enemies, and also varying amounts of armors that you can collect, not just for cosmetics, but then also you can collect essences that allow you to essentially cheat the game. The one that I used the most was the ability to not get hurt by spikes and lava, which makes things way easier. Combine that with the ability to spawn blocks or the ability to do a double jump. This makes every single run so much more broken. I remember thinking to myself as I was playing it, I was like, man, I feel so broken right now because I'm able to not only have invincibility on every single trap, but also create blocks mid-air one at a time, so I'm able to not have to worry about falling down. I can just create my own platform, so that's great as well. And then as you ascend each floor, you will have the ability to just skip to that floor. So once you unlock floor 2, you can then skip to floor 2, floor 3, 4th floor, and so on. So you can just skip right to floor 4. There will also be shops inside of each level that you'll be able to buy certain amount of passive and active abilities. You'll be able to re-roll. There's actually a passive ability that gives you 1 free re-roll every time you visit a shop as well. So yeah, there's a lot going on there. But you also have another room that allows you to build a custom level generator with the amount of power-ups that you need. So that's a lot of fun if you want to build your own level there. There's no way to like import it into anything. There's no community feature that I found. It's just create your own level if you want to do that as well. And then you also have the ability to go into these memory areas where you can just replay one specific level of that specific floor in order to do the speed runnings. And so if you are a speed running fanatic, this is the mode for you. We can just go into a separate level by itself and then go that way, and to see how fast you can get that, you get some medals associated with that, as well as some achievements in the game as well. Nothing too complicated with this game, but I do like the aspect of the roguelike mixed with the platforming. The platforming feels really good. I do dig the music. I love the ability to make yourself insanely broken as you platform, and I love that. I wish more games had the ability to do this with just platforming. Yes, you have the ability to attack, but this is more focused on the platforming. So yeah, if you want a good short and sweet platform roguelike, definitely check out the 1.0 release of Tower of Dreams. Shout out to the developer of this game, Super Citrus, for sharing this in the Good Game Lobby Discord and to sharing this all with you. And I'm glad that I saw that. When I saw this pop up, I was like, roguelikes? You had my attention at roguelikes. Thank you, Super Citrus, for putting me onto this game, and I hope you see a lot of success when your 1.0 release. And shout out to over the folks at the Good Game Lobby Discord. I hope you guys play it as well. And if you want to play it, I will put that link down in the description as well. And if you want to see any of the other videos that I'm doing on the channel, be sure to check that out as well, as it will pop out at the end. Again, I love talking about indie games, and this is a really fun indie game. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Chike, and I will see you on the next one. Peace out.